was like, Chris, Cyrus, I'm reassigning you to Tibbs' command. You are to assist his scientists with anything they need. Chris, if you can, share any of your mech specs with him. They may be able to use it. We are going on a rescue mission.
Two things. Tibbs, do you have any ammo mods that are good for ripping through barriers?
We do.
I need some. Actually, everyone needs some.
Done.
I will
Tibbs
definitely
says,
trust the man on that.
we are trying to conserve as much as we can for the coup, but
you want if this guy's with Cerberus, you want him down before the coup, if at all possible.
I understand.
Cerberus too?
We definitely are in your debt, and I would be happy to pay it.
We were trying to spring a class of students from a Cerberus school. Yes. You might want to keep Lucas away from her. I say, pointing at Trissy. Don't need to confuse the kid more than already.
Wait,
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Wait, the Pyjack away from her?
No, other Lucas. Shh.
You brought Lucas?
Wait, what?
Like that's me as a player.
And second thing, how are you guys blocking out the indoctrination signal? I speak that to you guys as a squad.
Wait,
From what?
indoctrination signal? What are you talking about?
From the Citadel, Elusive Man, big indoctrination signal. You didn't notice it?
No.
Nope.
Fine, I upload the OmniTool thing to everyone's OmniTools.
You believe that they're probably not affected because they don't live on the Citadel, so they're not exposed to it. They need to be exposed to it longer for it to.
But I'm uploading it anyway.
That's fine. Now they can't be indoctrinated by the Citadel.
I will just go up and then whisper in Elias, then how about all these people?
It's shielded here.
Yeah, they're fine down here.
Okay.
Can we please get going? I'm getting
Yeah,
more and
let's
more
go.
wounded.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need to go find Trissy.
Tibbs, we're raiding your armory, sorry. I'm giving you 2 people. Trust me, it's worth it.
Of course. Is there anything else that you guys need before you leave the room?
Elias, can we talk along the way, all of us, to the armory? Please tell us what happened.
When you guys leave, Tibbs is gonna call out, Darren.
Yeah?
I'm sorry that it's about your sister.
What about her? Other than...
She was with them. She was with them.
Yeah. I know. That's why we have to go get it back. Again.
We'll get it back.
You know I'll do it. You know I'll do anything to help you.
That's what you're doing right now, isn't it?
Just come back.
Keela just kissed the man already.
Wait, does Elias say that?
Yes, he does.
Just come back, he says.
I always do.
All I can picture right now is Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid.
My oh my, like a boy so shy, you got
Kiss the boy.
Okay, so if there's nothing else, does Darren leave at that point?
Yeah.
Okay, you leave. The Cortez will come and get ready for you guys to get picked up. You are traveling. You have basically Cortez can get you there in 40 minutes.
I guess it's their walking lunch. Like, wait, Lucas, you mean the Pyjack or what?
I mean Sink and Trissy's kid.
Your sister works fast, Darren.
How old?
The
Darren.
one from this universe. Come on, guys,
How
keep
old
up.
is how old is Trissy?
Darren is 30, so Trissy's 29.
Yeah, Trissy's 29.
Damn,
It
I'm
can't
an older
be-
man.
Well,
no.
I was 31.
Could be different.
And Lucas, as in Lucas Finston, is 6 going on 7.
Yeah.
Which means Trissy got pregnant around 21, 22, I think. 21, 22.
Yeah, your sister works fast in this galaxy.
So does Lun kind of put 2 and 2 together with Alabon Finston? I'm just curious.
He's kind of like thinking, he's like, wait, you said sink.
Yeah. Lucas was meant to be shipped off to some Cerberus training boot camp for elite murderers and recognized his parents from another universe.
Huh.
Does sink have an actual name? I'm guessing Sync's a nickname, or he's got some really, really mean parents.
Yeah, Foster.
Yeah, his first name's Al or something. It's probably short for something else.
Does he have?
Ah, I
What is
see.
Lucas's last name?
Finston?
You know, Finston.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Alabon Finston. That's who Sync
Probably.
is.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't really paid any attention to it. Why?
I know.
He was part of the one that killed my parents.
Different Sync. Or different Alabon, so no, don't think about it. Otherwise
Also,
you'll
he's dead in just about every other universe, so if it's any help, he's probably dead by now.
Yeah, I killed him.
Ah, good for you.
No, you didn't kill him.
Yeah, how did
Oh,
you?
wait, that was another one. This one got away. Well, pretty sure he's dead because we have Reapers running all over. But yeah, whatever. Anyways.
So yes, Trissy decided it would be a good idea to slap the hell out of the Cerberus guard who was enforcing discipline on Lucas, and yeah, we both had to grab a kid and run. That was a fun day. God, that was today.
Anyway, let's hurry up, because it sounds like they need some help.
Elias, as soon as we got on the boat, you clearly need to get some rest before we go. We need you at your best.
I've got a combat stim for later, but the rest would be good. Man, you're Corbin's sister, aren't you?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Well, except that I've never known him to go by Corbin. He always hated that name.
Huh, funny, I've never known him to use Tadashi.
Yeah. Different universes, you know.
Yeah, I've seen your baby pics.
Yeah.
Well, different you.
I'm kind of surprised that. How do you know him?
He saved my life a few times.
Sounds like he did a bit more than that.
Really?
Kinda. Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's fine. He
Good to
can do
know.
whatever he wants.
I've read what he did.
All of it you haven't. Some of it hasn't been written yet.
Ooh, there's more.
Oh yeah.
It's like 50 Shades of
So
Notice.
I take it I should read that because apparently some smut is gonna go down.
With your brother.
Maybe eventually, possibly, I don't know.
Yes.
Depends on whether I write it.
That's the X-rated one.
Just
Anyway.
be good to him. Like that one seems to not have as big a stick up his ass as mine did.
No comment.
Not that kind of stick.
Give me a cramp. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Is that going to be the title of this segment?
Yes. Yes.
Comment.
No comment. Oh my gosh.
Then the name of the previous one needs to be Big Stick Up the Ass.
Okay, I don't know how to go after that. So, Niha is right now, she is, I guess, preparing her rifle. She's doing her usual, examinations of her weaponry.
Niha, meet that guy that you've been fangirling over for ages. You know, the guy, the singing guy.
Is Elias, in his costume, though? I don't think he's
No.
recognizable.
He's currently in a green armor suit.
What are
Because,
you...
yeah.
Okay. What are you talking about, Aya?
Meet Elias.
Elias? She looks towards you. Is that really him?
Ask him yourself. Maybe he'll even give you an autograph.
Huh. Finish with this, she says as she shoves the gun into your chest. Finish with this. And then she walks over. She says, Aya tells me, my name is Niha. she says as she holds out her hand.
Nice to meet this version of you, Neha, I say, shaking her hand.
You know me?
In my universe, you run my company.
I do? She looks very shocked.
Yes. You pretty much run everything my agent doesn't.
Huh. What have I been doing my entire life? I think I might have to think of a career change. Do you have need of another? Go ahead.
If it's any help in that, you're probably the best CEO I've ever had.
Wait, I have a desk job?
Sounds like you die of boredom.
Oh, on second thought, I don't know if I'd be able to live that kind of life.
Well, I've got no idea what she does in her off time, but primarily desk job and yelling at people.
Does she also know Aya?
No, not that I'm aware of. In my galaxy, yeah, Aya's a bit of a, well, Cerberus agent.
Oh.
Doesn't get talked about much.
That's right, I forgot. We ran into her, actually, when we were at the games.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She's kind of... They are kind of responsible for... Well, Green Darren also is kind of responsible for your ship ending up somewhere.
Oh, that was her?
They had stolen Quinn's gun.
Well, that was Darren, Green Darren.
Yeah.
Right.
They had stolen the dimensional hole shooter.
But we got it back, don't worry.
You've got it now?
Well, Salo has
Salo has it.
Okay. We probably want to get rid of that thing once this is all over.
I personally agree with you.
Yeah. Oh well, Corbin's gonna flip when he hears that one.
I will just shortly explain everything and then she will say, if you die, I'm gonna kill you.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Good. You know the consequences. Better not have them be a thing.
I have no intention of dying until I get you back for your prank, don't worry.
I'm just stating I don't want another Dreamy incident.
I don't either, but we'll see what happens. Seems like every time we run into Simon... anyway.
Someone dies.
Okay,
I can actually screen footage of our encounter with him.
Great, you can join me. And I think we will both call for a meeting.
Well, we're currently on the shuttle, so...
Right before they come, after we call them, though, I'm going to look to Elias and I'm say, I'm really happy to see you, man. And I'm sorry I left.
Nice to see you in one piece.
Yeah, trust me, I've been on Omega, it was no problem. But I can't believe this happened. I should have been with you. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if that would have helped. You might have got taken too.
Well, if we believe in fate, I'll chalk it up to that.
Well, I'm just glad he can't get in our ship. If that guy can read minds, I'm almost certain he'd try to find everyone else. We left our ship in, well, my universe. Docked nice and safely on the Citadel.
I'm just gonna say, man, being stuck in another foxhole, I'm glad it's at least with you, man.
Okay, who are you? What did you do with Anar? Not that I mind you.
Hey, what can I say? Maybe we'll talk more about it later.
Maybe.
Speaking about later, Pie's with you, isn't he?
Always.
If I ever get the chance, can you ask him if I can talk to him at some point? I have questions that I've been thinking about for last
Pie,
week.
do you want to talk to the living version of you?
All he has to do is ask, Paya says. And if you... the droid will emerge. And I guess await for questions.
Do I need to leave you guys to talk in private, although I'm not sure how private is when you live in my suit? I say to Pie.
Sure.
I love how the Bravo squad is like, wait, what?
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just actually, I'd rather you prefer to stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna look to Pi and say, so, what do I call you? Do I call you Pi? Do I call you Anar?
Pi is what I am referred to now, yes.
I'm gonna be honest, when Elias dropped that on me, I just didn't know what to think.
I am sure that the news would come to quite a shock.
Yeah, no shit. So...
My apologies for not telling you myself personally. I just felt that it was not necessary. It was a life that I no longer have. I did not think it was relevant.
Yeah, apparently you thought so about Elias from the way he told me. You didn't know, did you?
Me? No. Not until you were bunged up in jail on completely false charges.
Yeah. Thanks again for busting me out of that. I guess
Well,
I owe you my life as well. But I could have easily fallen down the same path you did. I mean, so easily.
The probabilities of that would have been are extremely great. Yes.
But what was different? That's the one thing I haven't been thinking about ever since he told me a week ago. It's been going over in my mind. How did you fail, but I survive when I thought I couldn't even handle it any more than I did? I don't understand. I'm standing here and I'm drugged up like a motherfucker, having to hide it from everybody, and I'm so stressed out that it's the only thing that's keeping me even calm.
How are different realities so vastly different? How is it that one person in one reality has a specific personality or destiny and another one does not? How is that Darren in one galaxy is a Cerberus agent and in another one he is not? How is that Trissy in so many other galaxies have died off while the other ones did not? Every little thing can cause a series of reactions that can ultimately change one's fate. It is not that difficult.
Well, what is difficult that I'm just trying to figure out is what stopped me from following down that same path. And how can I use that to end it? I'm tired of all the nightmares. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of seeing them over my shoulder, taunting me.
You possess several things that I did not have. You have them. You have her.
Oh, you mean Trissy?
Not only Trissy, but the rest of your family. Them.
It kind of just washes all over him in just a sudden realization. I kind of collapse on the ground.
Wow. I didn't know that you could turn the thrusters off like that.
Shut up, Elias.
Do you want a hand? Or, a lift?
Yeah, please.
I reboot his thrusters.
So, all this time I thought I was saving lives, and yet all of you who just saved mine instead.
It's not like anyone's keeping score, Anar.
No, it's not. It's just from what Cyrus tells me is that these things are just my regrets. Elias, I killed a lot of people during that Reaper War.
So did I.
People didn't even deserve to die. You were probably taught how to handle these things, or at least was able to be around people who could handle it. I grew up on Kaje. I was surrounded by those who just pretended to act all polite, or pretended to be this one unique. They didn't teach us how to handle these things because none of us were soldiers. We had drill to do that for us. And I saw them as being weak, and I wanted to be different. But I couldn't handle it for the longest time. And when I lost Chris, I absolutely lost it, because he was the only family I had left, and then he was gone. I thought he was taken, and I tore the terminus apart looking for him. I didn't care who got in my way, Elias. I'm sure Pi felt the same way when he was alive.
I too was unable to handle it myself. I too knew pain, which is why I did what I did. Now I feel nothing. Even when I lost Chris, I felt nothing. The question is, which of the two of us do you think came out better for it?
I suppose I did. Because I knew that right before that mission that I met him, met her. I was near the breaking point. I was actually getting pretty close to do what you did.
Yeah, he warned me.
Everything started to change for the better. I actually gained some semblance of a life. And then all this happened. And then I met you. And hell, Elias, I'm gonna be honest. When I first met you, I actually didn't like you at all.
Oh, if you'd known the red version of me, I'm not surprised.
That's
He's a dick.
actually the reason why I did, because I unfairly imprinted my thoughts of him onto you. I always thought he was a pretentious dickbag.
He is a pretentious dick gag. He's also in prison right now.
Oh, that's lovely. I am actually happy to hear that, because I didn't like him at all. But when I got to learn who you were, and then even though I was so crazy and acted out of the whim, doing everything I could just to hide what was going on inside me from you all, because I didn't want you to know, you still came and made sure I got out of there alive.
Well,
At least you're one of the best damn friends I've ever had in my life. You and the others, Sink, Arcara, Sesepia. That's why I want to get them out of there, Elias. I can't let any of you down.
well, let's get moving then.
Alright, everybody
You
should
don't
be
know
arriving
what
soon.
I don't know what Simon's got planned for everyone, but he's got Meridian and Trissy too.
There's nothing to lose. And Pi,
Yes.
I know you don't feel. I learned what your kind has to deal with being post-mortem with a voice. Just want to say I'm sorry about what happened to you, and you've helped me more than you could ever realize. I hope that, I don't know if you needed it, but I hope it brought you some peace.
There's a pause, and Pi responds, "Thank you."
Thank you. Okay, they're gonna be here any second now. We gotta get ready.
The rest of the Bravo squad gathers up into the room.
Get on my Omni deck, and I'm gonna link it up to a screen or whatever Elias got set up, and I'm gonna put up my picture of the first Simon. I might as well
We've
start
got
putting it.
there's a screen in the shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll post it up on the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this fucker, his name is Simon. This asshole was a terrorist in my universe, and he was not a biotic. This is probably the least violent of the Simons we've dealt with. This, Darren, if you want to know exactly how evil this a-hole is, he took your sister and used her as a meat shield in my universe.
Right.
I had to track him halfway across the Citadel underbelly to get her out of his clutches. So, Elias, by the way, that's how we met. Very first date, isn't it?
Right. Okay.
So, what we know is that he doesn't mind risking other people's lives.
Yes, this man is a fucking maniac. Now, I would normally say alongside Elias that not every person in every universe is the same. But... any
Well,
bullshit
I'd say
to
this
you?
guy's pretty much all shades of ugly, but anyway.
Yes. Do you have footage of the last one we dealt with?
When you're around, sure. I bring up footage from the inside of that weird-ass ship.
Mm-hmm.
This is our dear friend Simon Says, who, well, Sesepia managed to keep him talking for a while, which was good. Biotic had this crazy complex about rescuing biotic kids from people that didn't love them, and at the end of the day was still willing to put a gun a bullet through their head. So, yes, biotic like singularity. Don't all rush them at once, please. Anar.
Yes. By the way, Lun,
Yeah.
if you remember what Chris told you about Octavius, the gun he put up to the head was his daughter.
Oh, he also said he knew Octavius. That was interesting. Claimed Octavius was working with Cerberus and left Sepia on purpose.
I see.
Yes.
I
so-
suspect if we do find Octavius, he's going to get a punch in the face.
Oh,
Look
he
at him
is.
right now. Okay.
Anyways.
Anyway, this is Simon Mark III. I show you. This is actually footage from inside my helmet cam. So you'll notice that we're actually evacuating a group of students from a Cerberus training facility. There's been a fire alarm triggered and the school's being evacuated, so everyone else has been moved to another side. There's been a couple of cryoblasts and a neural shock from Sync, which has incapacitated most of the guards and teachers. And on the way out, this hooded figure steps forward, and pretty much everyone other than Elias is knocked out by some sort of dark energy biotic field. You notice that Elias cloaks, uses tech armor to stun everyone in the vicinity, including Simon, goes for a point-blank shot with a sniper rifle, which doesn't make it through the guy's barriers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Super powerful.
So that's why I asked for the phasic rounds.
By when she's
Oh
stunned.
my god.
Point blank and stunned, couldn't dodge, and the barriers were still there. So, yeah, Lun, I hope you've got some tricks up your sleeve with that new amp you've got stuck inside your head.
Based on the footage that Elias just showed, this Simon is as powerful as your previous Simon was. This Simon's biotics are significantly more powerful.
I think I could tell by viewing them.
And this Simon knows how to read our thoughts, so we definitely need to
Wait, what?
dampen. Well, I'm just suggesting. They told me that the amp that's in Lun's head is the same as the amp that he has, and Lun has the ability to read people's minds, anticipate your actions before you act.
Assuming that
Elias, that is extremely horrifying.
Lun, how good are you at reading minds?
Do you want me to test it? Because I can.
Okay, what am I thinking about?
Roll a biotics. Just don't
cheese
fail.
puffs?
29.
Okay, Anar, what are your surface thoughts?
I'm thinking about Lucille's murder.
So you will be able to see a vivid picture of a young girl being murdered, in addition to Anar's social security number and his credit card information.
Well, I now know your social. I'll read out the number, but not say what it is.
Yes.
I'll read out the numbers and not say what they are, because obviously
Right.
there's a few people here who might use them. Aya, and then be like, and also be like, and what color was the girl's coat?
You would know her name, actually.
Yeah, but what color was her coat?
Like, I think he's just gonna say like a small detail, because obviously it's a very harsh memory.
I'm going to say the yellow coat.
That yellow coat suited her very nicely.
The gingerbread girl. Yeah,
Oh,
he can read minds. And he's very good at it.
We can use that to our advantage too.
absolutely.
Let's see.
Holy shit.
Fight fire with fire, or in this case, biotics with biotics.
Since we have our ace in the hole.
We'll just
Well,
have to
maybe-
see which one is the stronger of the two. I have
Can
my vote on
And
Lun.
think about something, and try to think about something else when you see him.
But still, we gotta come up with
Actually,
a plan, too. Do
I
we even
wanna-
have schematics of this place?
1 minute. Can I try something? I want to try sending a message to somebody else using my biotics. Is that
Okay.
possible?
It depends on who you're trying to send a message to and how far away that
I
person
guess-
is.
Probably to Elias, he might just try saying something like, testing, testing, can you hear this?
Yes, you can. You can telepathically communicate with Elias. Relatively easily, actually. That's much easier than reading minds, actually.
Yeah, Lindsay's just going to try saying, testing, testing, can you hear this?
And it's through her mind.
Yeah.
And Elias.
Internally, I go, well, that's freaky. Does Lund
And-
hear what I thought
Yes.
back?
Yes.
Well, there we go. We have a communication method.
You mean other than comlink?
Well, that too. But you know what I mean.
So,
How far away are we from the facility right now, Hawk?
You will probably be landing in approximately 15 minutes.
We don't
Brilliant.
even know whether we're brought.
I basically get the drone to connect to a lovely little computer system and then go into hacking mode.
Mm-hmm. Good idea.
so apart from the fact that he had ridiculous shields, his armor wasn't anything special, was it?
Didn't look like it. Looked like a fairly standard model to
I
me.
wouldn't wear it to dinner.
I mean, he had a suit. It wasn't unarmored, but it seemed like a significant amount of his defenses from his biotics.
I'm spending a Paragon point to undo that lovely little critical fail, and
Good
that's
idea.
going to be a 28.
Good. All right, Elias, you're able to hack through the systems. You can get through the video feeds. You do see your friends, first of all, down in the lower depths of this facility, and they are currently unconscious. Except for one. You basically see Simon interrogating one of them currently. We'll say that he's interrogating Sink. Sink currently does not have any of his limbs. They've been removed. He's torso only and above. Meanwhile, you see another feed, and you see Sesepia on some sort of laboratory table. She's out. She's unconscious. There's some scientists that are doing some sort of surgery in her head. They're doing something with her head.
I cut the power to that room.
Is that a good idea if they have stuff going?
you
Well,
think
actually,
that's-
that's a good question.
Do you think cutting
That's
the
a good
power?
question.
I don't think that would be safe for you to cut the power on them right in this moment, because it's a pretty critical part of the procedure.
What are they? Can I? So I can't tell. I can't get a zoom, or can I? I don't know what they're actually doing.
They're removing her amp, and right now, if you cut the power right now, it's going to be bad for her.
Yeah. Okay. Then I can't.
Very
do
bad.
that. How about I'm looking for Akara. I'm looking for Yeah, I'm looking for Akara, and I want to know where Trissy and Meridia are.
Arkara is unconscious in some sort of a cell. They're all individual rooms. Think like an insane asylum room. Trissy is unconscious. Meridi is unconscious, and I think that's it. I think that's all.
Are there any automated drug dispensing systems into the patients, as it were?
I'm sure there are, but you won't be able to manipulate them.
Bugger. Can I get into the PA system at all?
You can, but you can't manipulate what's being said. You can hear, you can listen to what's being done. The things that you do see that might be of interest. So the entire facility has scientists in there, but there's also, for the most part, Geth. Lots of Geth running around as security. I would say a floor below where your friends are being captured, there's a hangar filled with a bunch of mechs that currently are not manned at the moment. And I think that's it.
Can I find where Sync's limbs are at the very least?
Yes.
And equipment. I need to know where everyone's equipment is.
Everyone's equipment is in a locker. They're locked up in some lockers in one of the it looks like the control center of a main control center in the facility.
So I need to get to there too. Hi. What would happen if we let you upload into the Geth consciousness right now?
He says, in this universe, if you're asking
good.
me if, he says, it would be very tricky. I'm not really sure how well I can assimilate myself to the Geth in this universe, especially if they're under the control of the Lucid Man.
Let's not try that one then.
Elias, I got a
Yeah?
very bad feeling about this, but
You
gotta
and me
come up with a
both.
plan.
Well,
I
you
do
can use me
have-
as bait.
No, I have a better idea.
Okay.
We need to get them out of there quick. but
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to split up in order to do it.
Okay, I'm still not seeing
I,
whether using it is a bad idea.
You can cloak, right?
Absolutely.
I think
We
you
both can.
Okay.
That's 3 of us.
Okay, I think
I
you
was
3
thinking.
should infiltrate on the side, try and get them out, while me and the others create one hell of a diversion that even Simon can't ignore. Give by you guys time, and maybe even you can help us out if you find some defense systems that are less guarded than we need.
I was thinking something actually. Do you think that maybe during your distraction, if we is there a map of this place?
Yes.
Yes, I have
Yes.
schematics.
Yes.
Can we find a place on this where the 3 of us could be in a high position or something, where we might be able to lure Simon, so that we can have basically a firing squad?
Well,
I don't know. My primary concern is getting the others out.
Yeah.
also,
But I can't
there's
help but
there's
think
nothing
that getting in
necessarily
order.
preventing the Geth. He'll send the Geth first.
Yeah, I don't think he would personally. You don't think he would
We
personally
need to
go
create
anywhere.
one hell of a distraction. In fact, I think, Lund, I think you're going to be our ace in the hole when it comes to that, knowing
Well-
that there's going to be a nasty biotic on our side.
Yeah.
That
I
might
mean,
be.
those
do you-
guests won't be a problem. I can just crush them.
But do you think that maybe Lun's appearance, or when Lun reveals his biotics, would lure Simon out?
That's the point.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
but
that's why I suggested
maybe we
me and
could-
Derek go
yeah.
with him.
Yeah, but maybe we can do that and then have him lure Simon to a place where we can dispose of him.
True, that
Out of
would require
character,
all of them.
out of character, I understand that some people just got mech training, which means that there are empty mechs if people want to take them.
Well, maybe that's what we can do is have the whole firing squad. I can call him out on a challenge, maybe. Do you think he would turn down such a challenge enough?
No. Actually,
If
no,
you
that's
if you
not
tell him he forgot to say Simon Says, it might work.
Tell him
He
you
doesn't
challenge him to
like
the
that.
game. If you say you want to play a game with him, he might be a little bit more willing to contend.
I think the most important job here, though, is making sure everyone gets out.
Oh, I'm with
Yeah.
Dan on this one. That's why I want you guys to go on the side after we take care of the distraction.
But what I'm thinking is, once we've done this distraction, once we've extracted people, we still need to take care of Simon.
Yes,
Well-
but with them, they can help us.
Yeah.
And I had a thought. So Darren pulls out one of his new grenades, which is a flashbang. Might be able to make it a bit more difficult for him to use his biotics.
And
Can't do
at the
anything
same time,
talking.
I pull out a grenade and say, I can too with the others, and it lights on fire.
We could possibly hack a few Geth and make them cause some commotion.
Yeah, actually, Elias, can we upload
Yeah.
Pi to a mech?
No.
Oh, shit.
Like
That
the idea
would've
then.
Hey, Chen, how comfortable do you feel after our quick little lesson? How do you feel with a mech?
I'm confident.
Well, you're going to have to get confident. It's that, or
Well,
you're going with the
I am
infiltration
confident.
team.
I am confident.
Good. I'm glad. We're going to need you.
Out of character, just so you guys know of things that affected this whole scene, if you guys did not defame Crystal Chen, it would have been Crystal Chen behind this, not Simon. So you would have gone toe-to-toe with Crystal Chen, and she would have had instead. But because you guys defamed her, she's out of the
So-
picture.
It would have been much easier if I hadn't.
Not necessarily. Not
She would
necessarily.
have been the tech wizard instead of the biotic
She would
wizard.
have. There would have been something about Crystal that would have made this even keel with Simon. But just letting you know that was what affected this end.
Well, whatever's done
So
is
that
done.
was what I did all the way back in session 3.
Yep.
Session
That's
2,
the thing.
isn't it?
It might
Yeah.
have actually been session 2, yeah.
Um,
Almost a year ago.
That was basically what I meant when I said stuff you do here is going to affect the main squad's end game, and it didn't.
Yeah.
I turned to Elias. Elias, on this map, can you bring up the wall structures and where that mech hangar is?
Absolutely. It seems to be on the sub level.
Down low?
Yep, down low. Actually, the floor below where everyone's being held. If we can get Simon to come up, you might be able to blast up through the floor.
First, we got to get down there. I think I have an
There's a
idea.
hangar.
I
There's a
have.
hangar. We can hack our way in through the entrance.
Oh, that could work. What I was
I
getting
mean,
at-
this shuttle does have cloaking technology, right?
Yes. The shuttle or you're talking about
shuttle. It's a Normandy shuttle. I'm assuming it has cloaking technology.
Yes.
How confident do you feel we can get in there before anyone suspects us and we can load up?
That depends on how good their door controls are once I actually get to them.
I do have another idea, but I don't think anyone's going to like it.
What, C4?
One thing that we did during the Reaper Wars, back when I was working under Arya, we were assigned to the assault on Omega. I was detailed to protect some scientists and engineers that were supposed to help take down Cerberus systems. They did not survive, however.
I can deal with the door.
One second.
I
The
can
reason
deal
why
with
the only reason I survived is because Chris is a damn good mech designer, and I just got an upgrade. You could shoot us in there, and we will survive.
Yeah, I'm less worried about the shooting. I'm more worried about the making you black out with biotics.
We would not.
Like, Aya can probably get us in. She's pretty good at that stuff, but whether we want to...
Okay, that means that I can go through I can help a different group gain access if we're splitting up.
That's just it. I want to keep the infiltrators together because that way you guys can stay hidden.
Yeah.
Yes, but one of us needs to help you get through that door.
Yes, but we can also make a door. And I'm starting to pull out one of my bombs.
Well, yeah,
So,
My infamous bombs.
you make a door, and then we go in back door without making noise.
Exactly, and making noise is what we're supposed to do anyways.
Yes.
Hawk, are there any entrances on that particular floor?
The floor that your friends are captive?
Yes.
Not on that floor. They're about 3 levels down from the main entrance. Then there's a main entrance, and then they're like 3. I'll say 2. There's 2 levels down from the main entrance.
So, but there's an entrance to the hangar down below where the mechs are, yeah?
There
Because
is.
hangars usually have
Yes.
external entrances.
There is. So there is an entrance that basically is 1 floor below them. So if you want to go through there, you can go 1 floor up.
Thing is, once we start making a ruckus, we need to know that everyone's safe. Like, we don't know how we'll respond to that, so you'll have to get to them
The
first.
ruckus needs to be made above. That's where all the troops are. We need to get them going up. If we can make a ruckus going above and then enter stealthily through the hangar, we'll be in a better position.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm worried about is Anar said, like, if he worries, he's quite happy to use people as a human shield. We don't want him to try and use, his hostages.
Agreed.
He's got a point, Elias.
Well, if someone can keep him talking...
I could do it. I know what tweaks his buttons.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well, if you and Lund can keep him talking, I mean, we could try, because I know he wasn't very happy that I got away.
Before we begin this up, I think it's best that if you can read my memories the way I think you can, I think it's best that you read all the memories we have on this guy.
So the infiltration squad is going to be Aya, Elias, and Niha. Is that right?
Yes.
I think given where we're going in, we should take Darren and Crystal to get the mechs as well.
So Darren and Crystal will be there as well?
Potentially.
Which means Anar and who is anyone else going to be with Anar? Anar and Lund?
Yes, I can take a Lund and we can make a ruckus from the book and pincer while we work towards each other.
I think Darren should stay with the other two because, like, he's fine without a mech.
Actually, I just realized something. Lund can biotic them up through the floors. If she's
through
that
the
strong.
floors?
I don't know if his biotics are that strong. He can get the
take the stairs.
Through concrete's going to be kind of... I mean, as powerful as biotics are, penetrating... I think that the people would be crushed against the force of the ceiling before they can penetrate through the.
I was going to say,
penetrate through the
there are
ceiling.
stairs. We'll take the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have
Fair
a
enough.
broken mech. How far is that away from being repairable? Because if we can repair that before we get there,
Oh,
then
that hunk of junk. It's a Yrmir class, isn't it?
You mean the mech that we didn't bring with us on the shuttle?
Yeah.
no,
No,
broken
No,
they
mech,
no.
have
that's
one in their
picked
cargo
up.
bay. We saw it
No, no,
earlier.
the mech. No, the mech that they got during their fight with Cerberus, with Green Aya and Green Darren.
Ah, okay.
I would
I
say
would
that
have seen
that's.
it, so I know what he's talking about.
I would say like over the last several days, Cortez would have been working on it during his off time. So I'm gonna say it's up and running. They're supposed to be piloted, so I would say Triton. They're Tritons, I would say.
So they're the scuba diving ones? Is it Triton?
Yes, because they were. This one was specifically by the docks. I mean, it was in.
Yep.
The mech was in New Orleans, a flooded. So yeah, it's a underwater.
Sure.
Triton, yes.
Oh, so they've got a Triton on the ship, but what about the ones in the Cerberus hangar?
I would say Atlas.
Okay.
If we could all man them, that would actually really work out.
I'm not good inside one of those things. I can use one suit, and that's this one.
I've been giving Darren and Chen the break course because they asked me on the way over here. So they have the bare basics. I never personally piloted an Atlas, but Chris showed me the schematics of one and said that he could have done better.
Okay, sounds like a
believe
plan.
If you guys are comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, one of you guys can take the mech that you have and drop out of the drop down from the ship in the mech. That'd be kind of cool.
I
Get attention.
actually have a co-pilot seat now. I could take a run. He doesn't even have to get out. He doesn't have to get out if he even wants to.
That's probably a good way to keep Lun secret,
Protected.
I guess. At
True.
least for now.
Yeah, like I said, I had it upgraded. It's not the same mech you saw before. In fact,
I look forward to seeing it then.
I actually renamed it the Endurance Mark II.
You didn't.
Yep, gave it the same paint job too. But now it doesn't resemble a Krogan anymore. It's actually, for everybody in the audience, and you guys, it's closest to a Colonel Marine suit from StarCraft, except bigger, more hunchback in the back for the room and the weapons, and the pilot suit would have been expanded. So he and another person can actually sit in it along with up to 2 other people. And it's actually clean and has air freshen.
Cortez will land, and you guys will make your way towards the facility. You'll split off into separate groups, and tell me what's happening. Tell me what you guys do. To the
I was
facility.
thinking that once Chen has gotten her mech suit, she would make another distraction with that, making it so that and then try and move towards Darren and Anar and Lun.
Well, Chen can also be the portal gap that stops the Geth getting through while we free everybody if possible.
Yeah, that too.
Holy crap, I never
she
thought
wants
I'd
to
see
warn-
Darren and Chen at tag teaming in mechs.
What were you saying, E?
She wants to warn Nun and Anar about not letting the enemy use the same attack against them. She reminds them of how Lun is able to crush the mech.
Right.
So with the
Well,
same
the
power
only-
from the other
We're
side.
basically facing off against scientists and Geth, so realistically, the only body we're going to have to worry about is Simon.
If Lund can
Well,
perform barriers, I think he can protect the mech.
I think I don't have barrier. Sorry.
Oh, then I guess you'll have to use counterbiotics.
Yep.
We're going to be one hell of a tag team. Go
We
ahead,
might be able to
fight
take
them.
Simon's amp and give it to Sesepia.
Maybe,
No.
if it doesn't kill her.
There's only room for one OP biotic in this campaign.
All right, so we having one last powwow before we begin this to get ourselves psyched up, or are we just going in? I don't know
Actually,
what everyone's ritual is.
since
Yes.
Lun's right there, I'm going to scan his amp.
Yes.
Is there any way I can overload that design remotely?
I'm sure you can.
Awesome.
Yes, I'm sure you can. but I'm going to require you to be in the room to do it.
Yes. Well, can I do it through the drone, or would I have to be in the room?
I'm gonna say you'll have to be in the room. You physically have to be in the room, and don't expect to be able to do it in one turn. Don't expect to be able to do it in one round.
That's fine. Guys, if you can keep Simon occupied, I might be able to blow up his amp, but I'd have to be fairly close by.
I can possibly show Elias how to do damping.
Oh no, I can actually blow up his amp. It's not a damping thing. This is a amp go boom.
Like
Alright.
aneurysm in his head, but times
He likes to do it ring
Isn't that a
style.
little dangerous?
Well, yeah, I'd be in the same room as him, but aside from that,
No, I don't want to see you get killed though.
yeah, I don't want to see everyone else die either.
I will help.
Well-
No matter what, we're all at risk.
I'm assuming Elias is going to be able to hack the surveillance cameras so they don't show your approach.
That's the
So
plan.
you guys will get to the hangar as usual. The infiltrator group. Is the infiltrator group moving first?
We're waiting from a signal from Lund saying that the other guys are in place.
Okay,
Well,
so Lund.
Is there anyone inside the hangar?
Currently the hangar is empty. It's dark. Nobody's
In
the
which
hangar
case,
right
we'll
now.
go
The lights are
straight
out.
in while we might as well go straight in while they're approaching and causing a ruckus.
Okay. You'll be able to go in without any issue. The other group, what are you guys doing now?
Well, I'm guessing I'm in a Nas mech suit with him.
Yes.
Yep.
And
It's cozy.
is Darren also with you?
Yeah, Darren's with them.
In a
In the
mech?
Triton.
In
Yeah,
the Triton?
in the Triton. Okay, so what we're going to do is try and enter a few levels above where they're being kept.
Are you going through the roof?
Um,
Well,
Go
with
through the
Max, I
ground
don't think we
Well,
can.
a roof drop would make the most noise.
The facility is 2 stories tall from the ground. So 2 stories tall from the ground, and
So
then
4 stories all up.
then 3 stories under. So it's 5 stories
5,
total. 2
okay.
is up. 2 is above the surface. 3 is below the surface.
and they're
The
being kept in-
hangar is on the lowest level. Your friends are captive on the
Second lowest.
second lowest level.
I say I'd stress do not separate from your group unless we reconjoin. We cannot afford anybody getting caught or killed.
Okay, so we kind of want to control the ground level, perhaps.
We're just gonna probably have to work our way up. Our suits are gonna be very heavy.
You don't need to work up. You want to work down.
All right. We're starting on the
Because we're
ground level. and
escaping from
working
the
down.
lowest level. We're escaping from the lowest level, so the top 2 levels don't matter.
Oh, we're escaping from the lowest. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we
So
can
in-
escape from the lowest with Cortez if we have to.
So I would say the infiltration team can get into place, and then as soon as we know they're in place, basically from a spot that they know that they can get in quick, as soon as everything starts to go down, we would move in and make our move.
Sounds good.
So we get Chenamek and then message Lun telepathically.
Lun, you will. Well, I don't think you'll be able to telepathically reach Lun. The range it wouldn't go that far. That's
I'm
pretty
sure we
far
have
range.
communicators.
In
that
which
Yeah,
case,
communicators.
I send Inara a text message.
There you go. You get a message that they're ready.
That's just a beep beep.
just like another raid.
It's just a smiley face. I just send him a smiley face.
Hey, Lon, you ever played Galaxy of Fantasy before?
I gave it a go on a free trial once. Chris was saying that I should play with him at some point.
Yeah, well, think of this as another raid. Yes, might be even be a little fun.
So times I tried, I played healer, not DPS. So this is gonna be my first time.
Yeah, your support.
Just think of the XP bonus.
All right, I'll keep you safe while you work your magic. Not literal magic. You're not a magician, are you? Right? I've seen them resurrect the deck. It's creepy.
I don't have a raise the dead spell yet. No.
Oh fuck. Ugh. Nightmares.
I don't know. That one could have come in really handy, depending on how things go down.
All right, so do we have the other 2 mechs now, or have we not begun the operation yet?
Well, Darren has the mech from the ship, so he's good.
And
So
Chen is,
you guys
and
can
the
chat.
smiley face indicates that Chen has a mech, and we're in
Excellent.
position, ready to go.
So distraction team's ready to go.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Tell me what you do.
Well, we're probably going to knock on the door as loud as
Fire
possible.
rockets at the door!
No,
I am
no.
home.
Well, I do
Legit
have a
knock.
nice.
Legit knock at the front door.
The bardic knock spell.
All right, you knock on the door.
Is
And-
Simon into play?
What's the
The,
password?
There is a comm on the outside, and the comms, a Geth voice says, "Identify."
I would make a joke, but I don't want to get us killed.
I go for it.
I feel like we should say we brought pizza.
That's what I was exactly thinking, actually. Pizza delivery.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes.
Someone ordered pizza?
Gethanos.
The Geth pauses. No.
You heard the man. Come in. Darren, launch a rocket.
Go for it.
Darren, roll a mech skill. I guess, is that right? Or is
I
that?
think
Oh
it'll
no,
be
that's just
heavy
for your
weapons.
defense. Yeah, heavy weapons. Roll your heavy weapons.
So that would just be
Holy
Dex.
I just want to make just don't fail, so you don't hit them.
I'll do my
instead.
best.
That'll be enough to hit the door. Immediately after that, you start hearing an alarm system go off.
Should I roll
And-
damage as well?
Well, then know we're here. Get ready.
You can roll damage. Elias, if you're monitoring what's going on in the facility, you can clearly see that the Geth are now being told to. I guess they're gonna about 80%, not all, but 80% of the Geth are being told to make their way towards the main entrance area. The rest of the Geth are just gonna stay put. One thing that's really peculiar and odd is that one of the Geth is. There's one particular Geth as you're looking through the cameras that's acting really weird. Like, the way the Geth is moving is strange. If you zoom in on that specific Geth and do a little bit more analysis, the heat signatures coming from that thing, it's warmer than a normal Geth. Not like, as in warmer than a Geth who would be giving off regular warmth from their systems. Something's really strange.
That's interesting. Where's that Geth headed?